10 reasons. That's what you're going to get. This method of taking notes outperforms apps in ways that I think you'll find both compelling and surprising. And while every one of them will help you to be smarter faster, number 9 will save you serious frustration. And number 10 is probably something you never thought about before. Hey there, smart people. Your favorite Uncle Matt back with you. And in this episode, you're going to get my pick for the very best way to take notes. Taking notes like this will actually reduce your study time, enable you to retain the information longer, help provide you with a greater understanding of the material, achieve higher scores on tests, and of course, get better grades throughout school. As always, if you enjoy my content, please like, share, and post a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. In fact, I'm hoping to hit 200,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So anything you can do to help me is appreciated. First, I want you to know that I like technology. I get a lot of benefits from many new things. So what I'm about to tell you may surprise you. I know that there are a lot of apps out there for taking notes. Some are better than others. However, what I'm going to tell you will help very many of you far outperform your past accomplishments. I recommend that you take notes by hand. Yes, I want you to write out your notes. Stay with me here. There's a fundamental concept I want you to get above all others. It's called MSP. You've heard of ESP, extrasensory perception. This is MSP, multisensory perception. It simply means that the more senses you use when you're learning something, the better it will stick in your head. When you're using multiple senses to input information, you're using several neural pathways at the same time. It's like having several roads that will all allow you to get to the same destination. In order to take handwritten notes, you must use multiple senses. If you're taking notes from a textbook or PowerPoint presentation, then you're first using your sense of vision to input the data. If you're taking notes from a lecture or from a video, you're using both your sense of hearing and, to a lesser extent, your sense of vision. Next, you'll use your sense of touch to process your thoughts. You've got to move your hand in a series of lines and squiggles in order to write something down. Those lines and squiggles are then seen by your eyes and converted to visual information. And the written interpretation of your thoughts are then translated by your brain from the handwriting back into the information you want to retain. In fact, it's a loop. The information goes in through your eyes or ears, is processed, then it comes out of your hand onto the paper in a physical conversion. Then it goes back in through your eyes again. If you talk to yourself out loud as you're reviewing your notes, then you're engaging the processes of speech and hearing. So that's the short version. However, here are 10 specific reasons that taking handwritten notes outperforms any app. By the way, if you're still underlining or highlighting sentences in your book, stop. It does absolutely nothing to help you retain it. Taking written notes by hand, as opposed to using an app or even just typing into a computer, provides all these advantages. Number 1, memory enhancement. Handwriting requires more cognitive effort than typing, which can lead to improved retention and recall of the information. The physical act of writing helps create stronger memory traces. Number 2, improved comprehension. Writing by hand encourages active engagement with the material, helping you better understand and process the information. It forces you to think about what you're writing and allows for better comprehension. Number 3, personalization. Handwritten notes can be more personalized and flexible. You can use different styles, colors, and layouts to match your preferences and learning style. Number 4, focus and attention. Writing by hand forces you to stay more focused on the material at hand, as it's much harder to multitask or to be distracted compared to typing on a cell phone, tablet, or computer, where distractions are readily accessible. When you take handwritten notes, you're not tempted to browse the internet, check social media, or engage in other digital distractions. Number 5, better note-taking structure. Handwritten notes often result in more organized and structured information, as you need to actively decide how to arrange and format your notes. This can make it easier to review and study later. Number 6 is increased creativity. Handwriting can encourage creativity and free-form thinking. You can sketch diagrams, symbols, or doodles alongside your text to represent ideas, which can be challenging to do when typing. 7, speed of learning. Writing by hand may be slower than typing initially, but this can be an advantage. Slower note-taking forces you to synthesize and summarize the material in real time, which can lead to better understanding. Here are 2 bonus reasons. This first one will save you from what can be some serious frustration and annoyance. No battery or technical issues. Unlike digital devices, handwriting doesn't depend on battery life, internet connectivity, or software compatibility. It's a reliable method for note-taking. And this second one is something I'm pretty sure you never considered before, especially for you younger viewers, or those of you who are grade school teachers, or who have children of your own. Enhanced fine motor skills. Handwriting helps improve fine motor skills, especially in children. It can be a valuable developmental activity. It's important to note that the effectiveness of note-taking methods varies from person to person, and I'm willing to concede that it's possible that some individuals may find digital note-taking to be more suitable for their needs and preferences. Your choice of note-taking method should depend on your individual learning style, goals, and the specific context in which the notes will be used. In many cases, a combination of handwriting and digital notes may be the most effective approach. In another video, we'll get into a variety of ways to structure your handwritten notes, as there are a few different ways to go about it that can work for you. Also in another video, we'll cover the differences between taking notes from written information like a book or PowerPoint compared to taking notes from a lecture or video. We'll cover the benefits and also the disadvantages. Here's what to do next. I've selected a couple of videos to watch that'll help you move forward at a faster pace with your studies. Click to watch them both. And be sure to check out the notes in the description below this video, as I've included a number of resources you'll find very helpful. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.